What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another video. Currently on my way to work right now. Gonna stop and get something to eat. Haven't ate yet. It's about one something. My clock is ahead if you're looking at my clock right now. But yeah, on my way to work, so let's do a short little video about what I like and dislike about my car. It's a 2012 Civic Si sedan. Had it since 2013. Has never done me wrong. Like, I never really had any issues about it, but there are things that I like and dislike about it. So let's go over some of them, and yeah, let's get this video started. So number one thing that I like about my car, well, I like the color. I originally thought my car was red, but in the online description it said it was orange. Fell in love with the color automatically, so you know, that was like an impulse buy for me. So that's one of the things I like. Another thing that I like about this car, it's a get in and go car. Like, even if you don't mod it and keep it stock, you can take this car anywhere. It's reliable, gets good gas mileage, and yeah, it's a great overall car. I mean, if you're looking to get one, yeah, go for it. I want to tell you that some 2012 models do have oil consumption issues, so just keep an eye out for that. And other than that, they're great cars. It's never served me wrong. Here comes a police officer. So yeah, hopefully we're all good, guys. You guys might witness me getting pulled over. It's a motorcycle cop too, so those fuckers don't play around. But yeah, back to the video. Third thing I like about my car, I like the display. It's pretty, like, the IMID is pretty helpful, like gas mileage, whatnot. Newer ones have navigation, but mine's a 12, so it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't, but it was an option, but very hard to find. I like the torque response in this car. You don't have to really wait for a power band. You can get a lot more power out of it, but that requires a like boost or whatever. And I just want to keep it naturally aspirated. Always been a naturally aspirated guy. My friends do have some boosted ones and supercharged ones, and yes, they are fast. Let's see. Another thing that I like about my car. Fuck, there's hella cops. Another thing that I like about my car is, hold on, kind of stuck here. There's like a cop. The silent game, guys. I've owned quite a few of them already. Not this model in particular, but like older generations. And my seems to always come back to a Civic Si. That fucker that'll try to block you in, like these two jackasses right here. I did have most of the overseas options you can get, but I'm currently switching up the look of my car. I rocked that look for like 3 years, and it's kind of, you know, with cars, I feel like you can never say they're really done, because there's always room for improvement, or there's always something you can change, you know? So let's go over things that I dislike about my car. Number 1 would be the weather stripping. Honda made really cheap plastic and weather stripping on the outside. My car is garaged, and I've done multiple things that you can think of to prevent the weather stripping from cracking, but it's still cracked and faded. And it's like, it's not that bad, but stripping on these cars suck. I've seen, not mine, but like other buddies that have a 9th gen, yeah, they're terrible. Another thing that I dislike about this car is the first gear throwout bearing noise. It's a common thing for all 9th gens, and this one does it from time to time. It's not really an issue for me though, but it's just annoying. I plan on changing the throwout bearing out when I do have to do a clutch job, but I mean, that's not anytime soon. I'm like at 68k miles right now and some change. It's too traffic to run, bro. Another thing that I dislike about this car, I think it's not just this car or like 9th gens, but it's a bunch of Honda paint. It sucks. Like the clear coat, mine is not as bad as other people's, but I do have like little spotting here and there that I do need to get fixed. But I did ceramic coat my car to prevent it from spreading, which it's helping. But eventually I do want to get like the roof and the hood resprayed. Those are like the areas that have the spotting. Another thing that I dislike about my car is if you're a Honda guy and you've owned like old school Hondas, the VTEC is not the same. Granted, yes, the VTEC is only on 1 cam instead of 2, but still it does not hit like an older B series or K series car. Even they say put a RBC manifold on it, but it's not the same sound. The head design on this sucks. It's great for turbo, I mean, but for like naturally aspirated, if you want to do an all motor type of setup, it sucks. You're not gonna get much power out of it. And then another thing that I dislike about this car is like where the rear window plastic and the rear window meet, it's really hard to clean in there, and that shit gets dirty really fast. So you gotta really like get a microfiber and like really jam it in there great car should you get one if you're looking to, and yes, there are like not a whole lot of mods you can do, but there's quite enough to where you can have fun. Or if you wanted to keep it a daily, shit, go for it, man. I do want to pick up a project car and like just make this like a clean daily, and yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna almost at the food place that I'm gonna stop at Carl's Jr. So get me that famous star, you know, or not famous star, what's it called, the double western. That's what I'm gonna get. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully I didn't bore you, and catch you next time. Peace.